Hello guys, it's been some time since I've done a video in English. Most of the votes from this channel in Romanian and are about World of Tanks. I do still have some other games mixed in between from long, a long time ago. And recently, like from 1 year ago, some Path of Exile 2 videos. But mostly it's World of Tanks, and it's mostly about specific games and recruitment and replays of my clan members, and they are all of them they are in Romanian. Now, uh, still, this is not the topic we're gonna discuss today. Is not localized in the Romanian community, in the Romanian World of Tanks community. This is something that affects us all the World of Tanks players, no matter if you are from USA, from Poland, from Ukraine, or any other country, any other clan, or even if you don't have a clan. This affects you in one way or the other, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Now let's see what Wargaming says about rigged battles. I think they even updated the rules to explicitly mention rigged battles. This was an update from the, I don't know, like maybe 6 months ago or something, where they specifically mentioned this kind of illegal behavior. So, definition of rigged battles. Rigged battles are unfair battles in which the participants agree upon a predetermined outcome to enable some of the players achieve high stats and rare in-game awards. This is from Wargaming's official site. You see, this is not something I made up or I modified in Photoshop or something. This is the official World of Tanks policy regulation. And they rightfully say so here. It takes time, patience, and thousands of battles to gain experience and master the game mechanics. To be fair, the players with high stats enjoy well-earned respect from their fellow commanders. True. However, there are users who opt for the unfair and easy way to success. That is a rigged agreement with other players. Okay. Rigged battles follow a predetermined scenario. Enemies, and sometimes even allied players, yes, stay largely inactive during the battle, and the hero of the occasion destroys enemy vehicles unhindered, dealing huge damage to static targets and augmenting the earned experience. Another example of rigged battle is an event or campaign where players are supposed to compete for awards. Thus, dishonest players achieve excellent results, which gives them an unfair advantage over the users whose achievements are well deserved. This is obviously not the way things ought to be, so we are always on the lookout to track down and penalize such unsportsmanlike conduct. And they say the countermeasures are tough and unmerciful. Both the players who organize rigged battles and the players who participate in them are penalized with a long-term or even permanent ban. So they say here, both the players and the ones who participate, yes, the accomplices, are penalized with a long-term or even permanent ban. A sure way to track down violators is monitoring for suspicious high battle and high and session results. Players who report violations are also great help, blah blah blah. Okay. Please contact supports if you have evidence. Okay. World of Tanks has several waves of bans related to rigged battles. In fact, rigged battles are the biggest reason why players get banned from the game. The severity of the measures is here to stay, so think twice if rigging is the right way for you to achieve great results in a battle. Okay, so this was like an old update. It doesn't show the date when this was published, but I can tell you it was from the start of the year or like 6 months ago or something. Okay, I think everything is clear. Now, another update, this time This is from 20th of October, yes? Fair play update, bans for riggers. Okay, commanders. Keeping the competitive spirit of World of Tanks healthy and lively is of the utmost importance to us. Excuse me, English is not my native language, so okay, that's a fair warning. Riggers and cheaters won't be tolerated, and we will remain fully committed to the removal from the game, as this can only improve the experience of everyone else. 100% agree. Today, we'd like to give an update on the actions we're taking to protect fair play by keeping the riggers out. Okay, they say again what are rigged battles. Yes. That's why, and look here. This kind of behavior breaks the rules and ruins the experience for players who want to play fair and follow the rules. That's why rigging leads to permanent bans with no prior warning from our side. Immediate action on riggers. Our work against rigged battles continues. In our most recent ban wave, we have enacted the following. 80 riggers banned across the EU servers. Now, this is also World of Tanks official website, yes? This is also an update we received in the game client and on our Discord servers if we opt for this thing. See, they even highlighted this. All bans for riggers are permanent. We leave no room for error. Our team carefully checks every suspicious situation. If a player is banned or penalized, it is because we have 100% verified proof. 100%. Important note regarding the Sector 3 campaign. Yes, the Windhand, Dravek, and the Blackrock campaigns. Fair play is important in all modes. Okay. However, we have again identified attempts to complete the campaign dishonestly, and those violators have been permanently banned among other riggers. So, can you count how many times they repeated the riggers are banned? They are removed from the games, are permanently banned. They repeat it like every other 3 or 4 words. Okay. So now I did on 11th of October. I did a video regarding game rigging about a very notorious person from the Romanian community. He's the commander of the second largest Romanian clan. He's not a good player. In my personal opinion, this is a subjective opinion, he's a very trash individual. But, I mean, if you're a good guy, if you're not a good guy, this is not against the game rules. You cannot be banned for being an asshole, you know? But you can be banned for doing exactly what we read about previously. And in this video, I showed, you can ignore the intro because this is like Romanian clan drama related, but if you want to see what this is about with real evidence, not just hearsay, not just suppositions, not just maybe he did that or maybe he didn't, no, this is real proof that this guy is a proven game rigger. So, for the English speaking community, you can access here the subtitles, you see, and you can from this section you can select the language, and you can select it from you can even select your own native language if you want from here. You just need to enable here the subtitles, and you can see this translated, the Romanian translated in English. And here, using a paid subscription to Chomato.gg, I verified one of his games, one of these guys' games from the 5th of October, where he did a world record. This was world record on Badger on this from this year, from 2025. He had almost 13k damage with Badger in a 10x10 game. So here we're gonna inspect the game thoroughly, but as you can see, in a 10x10 situation, he had people from his clan, his trusted mates, and even some fake accounts here that were helping him achieve this this damage. I have muted the video, so here at that time you can see the replay from the Tomato GG, and you can see what he does with the Badger. He's going in one position and he's staying there all game, and from here he farms 13k with 3k being blind hits because he knew exactly where the other people are, and they facilitated him having this great result. I can skip forward, but you can see. Now, because of this game, his account got perma-banned the following day. And I know this because, well, the Romanian community is not that, is not that large. I mean, it's a big one, but somehow we all know each other. Let's put it this way. So everything, if an event like this happens to the second largest, Romanian clan, yes, it's well known that the commander there was banned because people in his clan talk, and So he was like desperate, to get unbanned. He tried everything, and finally, despite Wargaming's own rules, and you saw what they say about game rigging, he got unbanned. Nobody thought this is possible after such blatant cheating. And let's look at that infamous date. Yes, the 5th of October. He had some really nice games with Manticore, EBR, some arty gameplay, and some really nice games with Badger, man. And with Mouse, and with E100, and with Foch. This was rigging night for him on EU4. Along with his clanmates, of course. Okay, so this was in one day. And of course, he took a little pause, he took a little break from the game. But only after 2 or 3 weeks, he was released from the ban jail. Why? Well, this is the great question, because there is no way on earth you can say it is a minor infraction or something. This was exactly what the game regulation stated. This is something that you get perma-banned for. So this was the game I was talking about, and you can see here. You can see the guys from his clan. How Mao Bao. These are also new accounts like this one. Let's open this one. You see, this is a fake account, a new account that got awarded free tier 10s, and these were used especially for game rigging. This was 5th of October, the night from 5th to 6th. So you can see here, yes, damage, yes. It's clearly this account was made to be farmed, was made to help others. Other guys from his clan, Gambler, Equalizer, HalfDeadWolves, Lone Reaper, they just played with their own accounts on their main, and Tavi89. You see, these guys just entered the game in order to help the great fearless leader. And this is not in my video in my video from October. I only treated this game, but this was not the only game where this guy did this. Another 10x10 game on EU4, the same night, of course. 8,000 damage with Mouse in another 10x10 with the same people, with the fucking same people. See, it's a strange coincidence, right? That these guys just enter into battle, and another fake account here, How Mao Bao. Look, How Mao Bao. This is like woof woof in Romanian or something. A translation. And you can see that this guy this fake account didn't even get banned. And it's also used 7th of December. It's also used now to help others rig. See? This is the only purpose of this account, to help others rig. This is not a bad player or something else. No. This is made especially to help this guy. And he did a mission here. Probably Wargaming has an automated system that detects large amounts of damage or something like this. And this is the game he got banned for. But he has countless other games where he does exactly this. But these are like on the margin, you know, of the automated detection. And he flew under the radar because, yes, 7, 8K games, even I did them. But I did them in 15 versus 15 games. And I don't do games like this, like every other game, you know, like he did. I did games like this, maybe 1 in 20 or something, I don't know. I don't pretend to be something that I'm not. I don't pretend to be a better player or whatever. But I don't know. This I think this is obvious, and I think I sincerely believe this was obvious for everyone. For the people in the Romanian community, we all know who this guy is. There is no excuse, no second thoughts here. We know what happened. We know who this guy is. And I also thought Wargaming realized you have the same people counting down, starting the game together at 4, 5 a.m. in the morning when the EU4 server is less populated, and he is achieving results like this. Now, how do we know he got banned and unbanned? Because his damage record, you know, is erased from his service record. Let's say, but maybe you think this is an older picture. No, I refresh it. You can see his latest battle was on 6th of December, and his damage record is 9,000 only. Although this is the same person, yes, the same person did 13k. The only reason to remove the damage record from an account is when Wargaming does a rollback. And they roll back the day when he achieved those results. They roll back the day where he did the Badger damage, but all the other games from the EU4, yes, they still remained. That's something. Now, because this wasn't enough, you know, the thing that strikes me the most about this individual. It's that although he was rightfully banned, although he got away with this, and we're gonna talk about how he could have gotten away with this. After the campaign, the maneuvers campaign, he dares to speak. This is my real name. I censored his real ID because, yes, this is GDPR. I'm following the European regulations. Wargaming, when they don't release the names of the persons who are banned, either in campaigns or either these so-called ban waves regarding illegal mods and rigging, they don't even release the nickname of the players. That has nothing to do with GDPR. Believe me when I say this, because you cannot identify a person via their account unless they choose to do so, of course. And he is telling here, he is boasting. He's telling me when I will open the monitor and I will learn to play, I will get a tank, you know. And he's laughing. This guy, this non-rigger, is laughing. After many people said who he is, and they showed the print screens where he was begging them for gold or tanks or something like that. He even made a post where he is like licking his own balls. Here, this can be translated with something like this. He's praising the capacity of organization of the leadership of the clan. He is the leader of the clan, you know. Man, this guy is something else, you know. He's in real life, he's a militian, as we say. He's a police officer in Romania. But he has one of the most like despicable characters in like all the Romanian community. And you don't have to believe me for to take my word for it. You know, you can just ask anyone in any decent clan who this guy is, and you'll get the answer. Now, what happened? What happened? That this guy wasn't permabanned. What happened? Because he and his friends who participated in these rigged battles, they could play the campaign, they could get a tank, you know, and the people on the position 9,000, 9,001, 9,002, 9,003, all the people who missed the tank marginally by 1 point, like, you know, they deserved to get the tank instead of this guy. I'm not talking about me. I was 9,100 or something. I was pretty close. We just needed like 1 or 2 or 3 more wins. But that's entirely on us. We're not making up excuses. But I'm saying this. If Wargaming, this is not my wishful thinking. This is not me saying, man, I wish game rigging would be penalized severely, and Wargaming would state, maybe we're gonna decide what action we take. Maybe you get a few days ban. Maybe you get a warning. No, they are saying all bans for riggers are permanent. He is a proven rigger. So what happened between this thing and them releasing him? So there are only 2 options here. I don't know. Write in comments if you if you know something else. So either Wargaming desperately needs the money of every single individual, and this is a guy who spends a lot on the game. Let's be honest. So they gonna close their eyes, even when something as grave as this, even when something as out in the open, like his cheating is, you know, that contradicts their own rules, their own posts. They made posts. Remember, they made posts specifically about this, about game rigging. Even in their interviews, they said when they were asked about the BlackRock campaign and who was the first who got the BlackRock, they said Dakilzor was the first to get it honestly. You know, he was the first to get it in an honest way, because there were others who did exactly what this guy did. They rigged the battles, and of course they were banned. But maybe some of them, or even all of them, all of the riggers here, maybe all of them got unbanned. Because, you know, the boxes just came, you know, on the 5th of December. So maybe they needed every single customer, every single paying customer. So maybe this was an official decision by them. But by doing so, they just mock their own rules. And you can never trust anything they say again. When they say, rest assured, we're gonna take action against riggers. In my video, if you watch my video, I already saying here they don't do enough against Tundra, AVS, Destruction Mode, Warpack, whatever users. They don't ban those guys. They are guys that we know here in the community that are playing with illegal modes for years, and they haven't received a single warning or ban. But I thought this is easier to prove. This was very easy to prove. Just watch the video, investigate it on your own, look it up on Tomato. I don't know. Just you don't have to take my word for it. Just analyze the facts and think for yourselves. So I don't get it. So when they are saying they are banning riggers and they are taking action, but they are not, so should we think that Wargaming is lying? And their official policy is to lie and unban cheaters, just so they can make an extra sale, so they can maybe sell 80 or 100 more boxes for rigger? it shouldn't count. It should be like a drop in a sea, because the rest of us, honest players, yes, we do if we like the game. And I have always spoken when I liked something about the game, and I thought, yes, the loot boxes are fair enough, okay. And I also spoke against their more shady practices, like the MBTB boxes where you had like box inside the box inside the box inside the box, whatever. But this is something else. This is like this should be huge. This thing should be huge. And I'm a small content creator. I do this. I don't do this for a living. I'm doing this in my own free time when I have a good game to show. I don't know when my clan mates do something good. When we post some of our clan battles or something. I'm not making a living out of YouTube. This is not my day-to-day job. So unfortunately, I don't have this reach to show the community what really happens. And would be nice if some of the bigger content creators shed a light on this and demanded some answers. Because I mailed support and I asked them, how is this not contradicting your rules? And of course they give me the standard reply, we cannot disclose the actions we are taking, but we can see the actions you are taking or not taking. We can see that you banned and rollbacked this guy's account. So that means you clearly banned him for rigging, and the rigging is really obvious. You cannot tell me that is a coincidence what he did there. He didn't just push someone in the water or something and you get a 3-day ban or something. No. This is massive. Because if he's doing this, he's getting BlackRock so easy. Then people like me and the other people in my clan and in the other clans who are losing time, who are losing credits, who are losing experience, who are you losing or 5 missions in order to complete the campaigns. They are at a massive disadvantage. We are still paying customers of Wargaming. We are honest players. We love the game. We want to play fairly. And this is outrageous when you see someone like this not only get unbanned, but also he's making, he's making fun after he just got away with it. Because he's just a despicable player. He's just one of the worst of the worst in the Romanian community. And I'm sure every community, every country has a garbage person like this one. He's our garbage, unfortunately. But he should be a banned garbage, He should be a garbage that is taken out, The trash cart comes and takes him to, perma-ban jail and leaves him there. But sadly, this didn't happen. So it's either this, that Wargaming is an accomplice in this shit. So you can do, as long as you pay, you can do anything you want. You can break even the worst, the toughest rules. Yes, and you just come back and you are free to go as long as you pay. Or Wargaming doesn't have a clue about this. This is not their official policy, but he got some inside job for inside help from, I don't know, maybe he mailed support and he left his personal details and he said, please contact me on the, I don't know, Facebook or Telegram or something, and let's have a chat. And maybe he personally transferred some money to a guy in order to unban him. Because corruption is everywhere. Corruption is in our justice department in our country. There is a massive public outcry because of the Romanian justice system. There are corrupt officials in every state, even in the USA, Germany, and whatever other prestigious countries you want. So why wouldn't there be a corrupt employee at a game company who wants to supplement his income? And he just pushes some buttons and he switches a perma ban in a temporary ban for a guy, and he maybe receives a few €100. Is this possible or not? I don't know. Maybe they have some mechanisms to verify this in place. I don't know. I'm just asking, because there is no other option. Either this was the official decision, and they do this for all the paying customers in order to supplement the company's income. So the rules mean nothing then, okay? And they just piss on the honest players who complete their missions fairly. Or is just a black sheep, a rotten individual inside of Wargaming that is doing this behind the company's back. Please, if you are interested in this thing, or maybe you don't care, you say, who cares? He's just another rigger. That rigger makes getting marks harder for you, because if he scores 10k, 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 13k, the marks will go up. The marks will go up artificially. The marks of excellence. I don't know. The requirements for the tank to get the ace, to get class 1, and not to mention the campaign. Cheaters who get tanks, who get reward prizes, who get Dravek, they have an extra tank. Maybe you work like 3 months to get the tank. Maybe you don't have time. This guy can get it in a day or two, where he is doing game ringing on EU4. So, if you are disgusted by this and you want official explanations from Wargaming, please, I don't know, share this, ask a question, ask support, ask a streamer, ask a big streamer, what do they think about this? Ask a community contributor to shed a light on this, because they have a voice, because you have a real power. As I said, I'm a small content creator. No, I'm not. I'm a regular player, actually. I'm a regular player who just uploads to YouTube from time to time. I'm not even a content creator. I'm just a casual content creator, of course. So please, let's help shed the light on this. And maybe you have other examples of similar players. All I ask is you provide proof when you say this, because there are other fake reports, like one player gets frustrated, you penned him, or you got a lucky shot and you blew him up, and he cries, mods, you use illegal mods, and the swearing that goes along with it. This is not about that. This is not, maybe he was using something illegal, maybe it was an honest player. We know 100% this was an illegal game. This here was a rigged game, because it disappeared from his account, was erased, this was rollbacked. If this game would have been for real, there is no way you can score 13k in a 10 versus 10 situation, especially when you have your clanmates with you. It's just a funny coincidence. You have the same clanmates who help you rig game after game after game with this. That's all I had to say for today. Let's make this situation known, and let's ask Wargaming, the company where we pay money. You know, we pay money for the game. Some of us, and we pay so knowingly, because this is still a good game. And the update, I think the update brought it back to life, for me personally. But shit like this makes you think twice. If riggers and cheaters of all kinds have the same chance with you, and then they can laugh in your face how good they are, and they can praise themselves and shit like that, if the game is still worth it. And this is a question we all have to ask ourselves. But first, we must demand some answers from Wargaming. Have fun, play fairly, and the best of luck to you guys.